4 Big Shifts of 2017 channeled by Steve Rother. A message from the group. Sunday, 15th of January, 2017. Greetings from home, dear ones. I am the keeper of time. I come to you this day and intersect with your timeline for just a moment to help touch your hearts, and to help remind you who you are, and where you are coming from. You are distant travelers who have definitely been around. Yet here you are now, settled on Earth, and making rapid changes. There are so many incredible changes that sometimes it is difficult for us to keep up with all the things that humans are doing on planet Earth. Today we will share a little bit of what is coming in the year ahead. It is rather fascinating to watch what is taking place. By the time you get through February 2017, you will feel a bit of a calmness that has not been here for a while. In some ways, it is the calm before the storm. Dear ones, remember that most change cannot happen when in the midst of calm. By its very definition, change often involves such disruption that a ripple is left in its wake. Do not fear this, for the change is actually what you have come to be a part of. We have you. So many of you have come to Earth trying to figure out where you can be, what this will look like, and how it is going to work for you. Here you are, right in the midst of it now. Of course, the greatest fear is what happens if you fail. Such a scary word, fail. What happens if you cannot accomplish things? What happens if you extend yourselves, and somehow you are hurt? Well, that is the important part we wish to tell you today. We have your back. We look over your shoulder, and try to direct you from time to time, each and every one of you. It does not matter where you are in the world, what your history has been, on which level you believe yourself to be. The truth is, we have you. It is almost as if you would let your children free to go play, but there are certain things you hope they do not get into, and places they will not go. Their explorations can obviously cause problems, although as that happens, they will learn from them as part of the game. We tell you, dear ones, you are in somewhat of a safe zone. Especially during the next 2 years, when there will be major changes taking place. Consider, dear ones, that every 3 or 4 years a profound energy changes takes place, basically moving everyone up very rapidly, almost too rapidly. Then you would have to do whatever you could to ground yourself, to take that light, and bring it into your life, and anchor it. That is the challenging part. In 2016, you had a major change as well on September 27th, with a wave of energy that came in. Prior to that, you have seen so many things coming in. Actually, you saw the gravitational wave that Einstein predicted some time back coming into the planet. Every 3 or 4 years you have these big events, huge, vibrational raising events. Next year you will have 4 of them. 4 waves of vibrational changes. Can you see the changes that are ahead? It does not happen this way except on evolving planets, for you are in motion, dear ones. All of humanity is reaching levels that have not been set by humans before. You have capabilities of reaching a spiritual awareness within each of you that allows you to touch the God within. Then, you will know it. Many of you have the seeds of fear deeply ingrained within you. Some are from past life experiences, but others you have stepped forward into willingly through own work only to find great resistance. And possibly even death as a retribution. We understand that it is difficult to understand, so we remind you of this: we have your back, as you say on earth. We are watching out for everything that you do because in this time, dear ones, there is a new chaos which is simply created out of vocal fears. You have so much technology on the planet now that you are able to collect these little bits all together as one. They appear much larger than they truly are. And that is always true of the dark side, which always appearing much larger than it is. So, we ask you all to look at this within yourselves. What can you change about your own belief systems? What can you shift to help you to ground, and to gain the confidence in your light? All we are asking you to do is to step into the energy. Many of you are teachers and healers on your own path, already doing quite well by bringing your energy out into the earth. Keep that up, and help those who are just now awakening to gain the confidence. They need to step out and start creating a reality of their own choosing rather than one set by default, which is what most humans have been doing. New opportunities. Yes, we tell you there are those who plan ahead. There are the planners that make projections about their lives, businesses, and where they are going to be in 5 or 10 years. Very few people plan ahead on a personal, spiritual level, but you have that capability now. You have the option of deciding who you will be in the next few years. You have the opportunity now to place yourself in the best position within the wave with new opportunities that you have not seen before. Yes, dear ones, there will be chaos. And you will see much of it, for the pace is rapid. And humans do not do well with change. Perhaps something has always been done a certain way before, but suddenly you will do it a totally different way. The vibrational raises are coming soon. The first one will enter Earth's field between March 4th and 17th. They all enter as waves. And there are now so many that are interfering with each other to some extent. This is causing a bit of a shift in the timeline, and thus makes it difficult to predict the exact dates of the other 3 events at this time. However, you are set up to receive 4 huge energy cycles in 2017. Help each other. An event that set things into motion a couple of years ago involved the timelines intersecting with each other. It was a rather large event that took place, following an earlier shift of the 12-12. The 4 events on their way are opportunities to make similar leaps of that size. And they will all open within the year of 2017. What happens to those who cannot make the changes? Well, that is precisely why so many light workers are now on the planet, to help those at other parts of the spectrum. Please do not judge it as being right or wrong, because you negate your own energy when you do that. Simply observe and understand that humanity has a bandwidth. Although there is a high vibration and a low vibration, humans can only move as fast as the slowest person. Additionally, these 4 vibrational shifts are meant for specific reasons, so let us explain. Because the bandwidth of humanity has grown in this way, you have never been through what you are experiencing on planet Earth right now. Before you would have left the planet by now, perhaps going on to colonize a new planet. We do not mean through your so-called spaceships, but through your spiritual bodies, as you have already done many times. There was a time when you inhabited Mars. yet here you are living on her neighbor, Earth. If you think that is interesting, wait until you hear the rest of the story. Soon you will start uncovering a great deal more, because now you are very interested in Mars. It is your closest neighbor after all. Yes, you will find out much about your own history, though not all of it will make sense in the physical realm at this moment. Remember, dear ones, you are a spirit first, and a human second. Harmony between the two has the opportunity to create change, so let us go back to the bandwidth for a moment. The recessional wave will end. With all of this incredible change, humanity has moved up. However, it is also currently in a recessional wave. The recessional wave has the effect of creating separation in everything. And it also does so in every aspect of humanity. That is why there is a resurgence of separation on Earth. It even has the effect of making the highest of vibration of humanity, and the lowest vibration further apart. Again, humans have a separation instead of a unity occurring. With the 4 major movements taking place during 2017, you can begin bringing this back together, and change their direction of the recessional wave. That is what you are looking at right now. And it is profound. If this stays on track, the recessional wave will end within the next 2 to 3 years, resulting in a complete turnaround in a different direction. Enjoy the journey, dear ones, because it will validate your understanding of your own power of creation. Start creating for you. You are creator beings, but does that mean you must create a different set of rules for everything? No, since you are just creating for you. Begin creating your highest dream with whatever it takes to bring that energy into your being. Many people are closing their hearts and protecting themselves from the anger and density they feel around them. We challenge you to take this opportunity to move in the opposite direction and expand your passions, anchoring new light in times of darkness. Dare to play, expand, and improve yourself. If you fall into fear, the recessional wave takes much longer to reverse. Fill yourself with the light from home at every opportunity. These are photons that carry fully charged light within your body. We will share more about that shortly, but basically it involves learning how the energy moves so you can consciously fill yourself with light. Your bodies have been slowly adapting over the last 7 years to carry more light. This light has amazing effects in the world around you, for the new times are coming. You have 4 major steps next year alone. And we cannot wait to see how you resolve these situations. These steps open the proverbial door for a full understanding of multi-dimensionality, as well as a full understanding of your spirit. Remember, it is who you truly are beneath all the chaos that you have in your world at the moment. Take these words, dear ones. Make them your own, for each of you here is a slightly different message that we speak. And that is as it should be, because even though we are using certain words to reach everyone, we speak to each heart individually. You know who you are. And we honor you for your work more than you could ever understand. Embrace these 4 movements coming forward. These incredible opportunities. And know that this is why you came to Earth in the first place. Keep up the good work. It is with the greatest of honor that we greet you in these ways. We ask you to treat each other with respect whenever possible. Nurture each another whenever you have that opportunity, and play well together on the new Earth. I am the keeper of time. And I leave you with love. Espavo. The word espavo is an early Lemurian greeting, thank you for taking your power.